What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Bold and the Beautiful 24 official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button today. Let's get started. Hope's decision just got a whole lot harder when Thomas comes back thinking about getting married. Bold and Beautiful teases the return of the prodigal son, which could threaten to turn a love triangle into a quadrangle. Yes, Thomas is back, and just in time as Hope finds herself torn between Carter and Liam. May the victor be best man? When the Spencer heir made it clear that Hope is the woman for him and that he wants to reunite their family, Ivy lost hope that she would have a chance with Liam. Even little Beth was working her mom to spend more time with her dad instead of Carter, who was pushing Hope to get married as soon as possible. Why are you being so pushy? Maybe because he knows Hope has changed her mind about who she wants to be with before? Coming up, Ivy tells Hope that, in case she hadn't gotten the message yet, the only woman Liam loves is her. Liam, meanwhile, continues his quest to reunite his family. Can he win Hope back? Nevertheless, Thomas may present a challenge for Hope and Liam. Taylor is overjoyed that he is indeed back in town. In contrast, Brooke is less than thrilled to see her former stepson. As he has repeatedly done, Thomas informs Brooke that her parents are getting married. Don't ruin it. We've heard Thomas's song and dance on this matter before. What we're interested in is how Hope will react to Thomas being back, along with Liam and Carter. And which man will Hope choose? Hope Logan has to choose, Carter or Liam. According to the Bold and the Beautiful, Carter Walton will come to a shocking conclusion. He appears to have some competition, and Hope Logan might cancel their wedding. Spoilers for the next episode of Bold and Beautiful can be found below. Carter Walton waited patiently when Hope Logan put their wedding plans on the back burner to spend time with her dying ex-husband Liam Spencer. Liam wasn't a threat to their relationship, just a temporary distraction in Carter's eyes. But, now Liam Spencer isn't dying and Steffi Forrester isn't by his bedside to chaperone the exes. He can tell Carter Walton is losing hope. According to B&B Spoiler, Carter will tell Hope it's time to focus on their future again. Hope, on the other hand, will begin to get cold feet, and it's clear that she still has feelings for her ex-husband. Now that Liam Spencer isn't dying from cancer, he's been thinking about his own future on the Bold and the Beautiful. Previews indicate Dollar Bill's son will profess his love for Hope and beg her to reconsider her plans to marry Carter Walton. Carter has wasted enough time waiting around for Hope Logan, and he will put her on the spot and force her to choose. Carter may even put his fiancée on the spot and make plans for them to elope, according to soap rumors. Hope can't have both her cake and her jam. Carter will leave Hope for good if she doesn't say, "I do," which will also make Hope's job at Forrester Creations more difficult. For Hope, reuniting with Liam Spencer almost seems like going backwards. Hope Logan's heart has never been in more turmoil, and the Bold and the Beautiful writers are clearly setting her up for a season of soul-crushing choices, passionate confessions, and emotional betrayals that will ripple across Los Angeles for years to come. The return of Thomas Forrester rips everything apart, transforming the already tangled storyline into a full-blown quadrangle of love, lust, regret, and unresolved history just when fans thought the love triangle between Hope, Liam, and Carter was complex enough. Hope's decision just got a whole lot harder because the return of Thomas not only brings back old memories, but it also brings back images of a different future that she once dared to imagine, one in which she let herself fall in love with him completely, accepted his obsessive devotion, and committed to raising a family with him and their son Douglas. That dream never came to pass because Hope, for all her strength, is also a woman who fears making the wrong choice and has a history of vacillating between men who love her differently but fiercely. Yet this time, the stakes are higher than ever, because not only is she being pressured by Carter to marry, but Liam is back on his feet and determined to reclaim her, Beth is tugging at her heartstrings, and Thomas is returning from his absence with the confidence and the clear intention of asking Hope to marry him as well. It's a nightmare of choices, except every option also promises a different form of happiness, and for a woman like Hope, who craves stability yet cannot deny her heart's reckless passions, the path forward has never looked so treacherous. Carter Walton, ever the gentleman, has been nothing but patient with Hope during her waffling, but his patience is now stretched thin. After she ended her relationship with Liam, he provided her with a solid foundation, a safe haven from the storm, and something that Liam could not: unconditional loyalty without the constant threat of betrayal. But Carter's flaw lies in his perfection. He's so dependable, so steady, that Hope sometimes mistakes his devotion for a lack of passion. Carter feels as though history is repeating itself now that Liam has come back from his cancer scare and made it abundantly clear that Hope is the love of his life. He can see the flicker in Hope's eyes whenever Liam is near, The subtle way her voice softens when Beth talks about her father, and the unspoken hesitation in her when Carter presses forward with wedding plans. This is why Carter, tired of waiting in the wings, decides to put his foot down and force Hope to make a choice, him or Liam. But Carter may not realize that the man who truly complicates things isn't Liam at all, it's Thomas, the one Hope thought she had left behind, only to now have him return more determined than ever to claim her heart. Liam Spencer, for his part, is a man renewed. Liam's encounter with mortality has altered him, as he was once defined by indecision and waffling between Hope and Steffi. He knows what he wants, and that's Hope. Gone are the days of his endless back and forth. Now, he's laser-focused on rebuilding the family unit with Hope and Beth. His persistence is both admirable and exhausting for Hope, who feels pulled into his gravitational field no matter how far she tries to escape. Liam's declarations of love and his relentless efforts to win her back stir emotions within Hope that she thought she had buried. And then there's Beth, sweet, innocent Beth, who has been quietly campaigning for her parents to reunite. Hope can feel the cracks in her resolve widen whenever Beth asks for more time with her dad, whenever she mentions family dinners or vacations together. Carter may be offering her a future, but Liam is offering her a past that still tugs on her soul, a past filled with love, pain, and the unshakable bond of shared parenthood. The wild card is Thomas Forrester. His return is met with mixed emotions across the board. Taylor is overjoyed to have her son back, Ridge is cautiously optimistic, and Brooke is downright wary. Brooke has never trusted Thomas, especially where Hope is concerned, and with good reason. His obsession with her daughter once bordered on dangerous. But Thomas insists he has changed, that his time away has given him clarity, maturity, and perspective. What no one expects is that Thomas has come back with one clear purpose: to finally marry Hope Logan. 4 years, Thomas has been in and out of her life, but now he intends to make her his wife, giving Douglas the family he's always wanted. And to Thomas's credit, a portion of Hope is profoundly moved by his development. He has always loved her in a way that was intense, consuming, and unconditional, something she has never fully received from either Liam or Carter. The idea of building a future with Thomas, of giving Douglas stability and honoring the bond they once shared, is tempting in ways she doesn't want to admit. The quadrangle becomes even more complicated when Ivy, who has quietly been pining for Liam, realizes that her hopes are crushed. She confronts Hope, telling her in no uncertain terms that Liam's heart has always belonged to her, and that she needs to face the truth. Ivy's words only reinforce what Hope already knows, that Liam's love is real, enduring, and unwavering. But is she capable of truly forgiving all of Liam's previous betrayals? Can she take the chance of going down the same path once more, only to end up devastated if Steffi comes back into the picture? Carter, in contrast, offers safety. Thomas offers passion and the possibility of building a blended family. Liam offers history and the hope of rekindling what once was. The enormity of the decision has Hope paralyzed, torn between her heart and head, logic and love, past mistakes and promises for the future. As the pressure mounts, Carter considers drastic measures. Rumors swirl that he might suggest an elopement, wanting to seal the deal before Liam or Thomas can sway her. But this ultimatum could backfire, pushing Hope further away rather than closer to him. Liam, meanwhile, doubles down, professing his love and begging Hope to reconsider marrying Carter. And Thomas? He plays his hand by going straight to the source, telling Hope outright that he came back for her, that he wants to marry her, and that he is ready to be the man she and Douglas need him to be. The Bold and the Beautiful thrives on emotional cliffhangers, and this quadrangle has all the makings of one of its most explosive storylines yet. Hope Logan is now faced with a choice that will define not only her romantic future, but also the trajectory of her family and career. She will gain stability if she chooses Carter, but she will run the risk of not having the intense passion she longs for. If she chooses Liam, she risks reopening old wounds but also has the chance to give Beth the family she longs for. If she chooses Thomas, she embarks on a bold, risky new chapter that could either bring her the happiness she's always wanted or drag her back into the chaos of his past obsessions. In addition, if she chooses no one, she runs the risk of losing them all and becoming distant from Carter, Liam, and Thomas, in addition to having an impact on the entire Forrester and Spencer families. A woman caught between multiple men, each representing a different kind of love, and a decision that, regardless of how it is made, will result in heartbreak, is the classic Bold and the Beautiful plot. Hope's journey from here will test her strength, her integrity, and her ability to finally decide what and who she truly wants. And as always in the world of soaps, secrets, betrayals, and unexpected twists are just around the corner, ready to upend everything once again.